Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This reading today is going to be a little bit different. We are going to see what the new year will bring for you and your person of interest. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's get one more good shuffle in and see what the new year brings for you and your person of interest. What will the new year bring for the collective and their person of interest? Let's see what we need to hear. What messages are coming through, please? What do we need to know? This is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, guys, what a great way to start the reading for the new year. But let's see what else is coming through. What do we need to hear, please? What do we need to know? And we have the Lovers. Oh my goodness, what a great way to start the reading. But we're going to put one more card out before we start talking about what is happening here. We'll see what else we need to know for the new year, please, for the collective. And this is Judgment. Okay, guys, well, I feel this reading says so much already, and we only have 3 cards on the table so far. So with this Ace of Pentacles, it is all about starting over. And I really feel that for many of you out there watching this reading, that is going to be a possibility for you and your person of interest for the new year. The Ace of Pentacles is a powerful card that tells us that you and your person are going to be able to rebuild this relationship on a stronger foundation, because we have to consider the element of earth when we consider the Ace of Pentacles. Earth is things like rocks, mountains, trees, large stones, things that are pretty much immovable, and that is why we say a strong foundation. Because when it is built on a strong foundation, nothing is going to be able to break it or crack it or make it fall apart ever again. And what are the things that build a strong foundation? Love, trust, communication, being invested in each other, lifting each other up and supporting each other's hopes and dreams. And this is how you build a strong, healthy, happy relationship. But the Lovers is about reunion, your person wanting to reunite with you. The Lovers also tells us that you and your person could be soulmates or twin flames. Please just take it as it resonates. And I say soulmates because the Lovers is a union of hearts and a union of souls, which is very representative of soulmates, but also Gemini rules the Lovers. And Gemini means the twin, so that could indicate that it's a twin flame connection. Please just take it as it resonates for you and your situation. Ultimately, the Lovers is about your person making a decision for love, making this decision for love with you to come towards you to see if you're willing to have this opportunity to start fresh and start over with them. That comes with this powerful Ace of Pentacles. But also with the Lovers, ultimately, it is about divine union. It is about the sacred union of divine masculine and divine feminine. And I feel that you guys, once you have this opportunity for this fresh start with your person, you will be able to have the opportunity to see where this relationship is going to go and see the potential that is there between the two of you in terms of what you need to do together as a couple to build a healthy relationship that has the opportunity to go to this divine union between you and your person. Now, Judgment. Well, Judgment is all about your person has judged themselves in the past, and they are really spending time during this time away from you to reflect upon the things that they have done that has caused them to act out, that's caused the damage, that's caused them to run and ghost and deny the connection, and everything else. They have been judging themselves during this time that you've been away from each other. But I feel the time for judging is coming to an end because your person wants to come back in your direction. Judgment is the resurrection energy, and it is about something or someone returning from the past. It is about renewal. It is about reconciliation. It is about revival. It is about you and your person being able to start fresh and start over here. 3 cards of starting over in this first 3-card spread that we have so far for this reading. But Judgment is also about rebirth. and your person being reborn by the fire that is the universe, by the fire of spirit that has given them the awakening that they have needed to be able to make this decision for love, to come back in your direction, to have this opportunity for this new beginning with you, if you are willing to allow them to have this fresh start with you. But let's see what else we need to know. What else is coming through for the collective, please? What is coming through for the new year for the collective and their person of interest? The Star. Wow, guys, what a beautiful reading. Oh my goodness. So the Star is about your person acknowledging that you are the one. They've always known that you are the one for them. They always felt that, even the first time the two of you met one another. Sorry, guys, that was my elbow falling off the table. The Star tells us that your person has always known that you are the one for them. They knew that in the moment the two of you were first standing there, looking at each other, gazing into each other's eyes, perhaps preparing for that first kiss, or just at that first meeting when you first saw one another for the first time. Your person knows that you are the one, just like you've always known that they are the one for you. But the Star tells us there is so much more going on here. There is divine guidance and divine protection around this connection with your person. The universe is at work. They have been at work the entire time. That is actually how the two of you met one another, through divine guidance, through the universe manipulating things around you to put you both in the same place at the same time so that you could cross paths with each other. They orchestrate meetings and then they step back and they let the couples do what they need to do. But then when the separation happens, the universe steps in again to do what is necessary to help lead, guide, and direct us. And your person is actually at the moment being guided and directed on the things that they need to do to come back in your direction. There is divine protection around this connection. The universe, God, your angels are all at work trying to bring the two of you to this beautiful partnership with each other. The Star also is a card of hope, and it says to remain hopeful about all of this concerning the connection with your person, that they are figuring themselves out so that they can make this decision for love and come back in your direction and begin fresh with you. But the Star also tells us to trust in what you feel within your heart and within your soul concerning this connection with your person, because that is what they are trusting and listening to and banking on and counting on at the moment as well. The Star is ruled by Aquarius. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Aquarius or Gemini, this can be a place of validation for you, but you don't have to be any of the signs that I might call out for the reading today. This is a collective reading and it is for all signs. It's more important that we consider the message that is coming through for the collective and how all of these cards are presenting this message to you guys today. But let's see what else. Let's see what else. I don't know how much better it can get than this, but let's see what else is happening here. What does the collective need to know for the new year concerning their person and this connection? The Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords is a card of healing, and it tells us that your person is healing. And it's interesting that it comes next to the Star, because the Star is also about healing, your person being able to release those things that have held them back. Whatever baggage, whatever obstacles, whatever blockages have been in the way of your person being able to show up for you and be fully invested in this relationship, those things are going to be gone from this connection, because they need to heal these things. Through that mirror that you reflect back to your person, they could see these things within themselves that they needed to work on, and that can be the very reason why they ran. It's not your fault, it's just how these connections work, because they did need to work on these things and they did need to heal themselves. Dragging emotional wounds and baggage around for as many years as your person has been doing it is a very heavy thing to do. And it is depressing, and it prevents them from living their best life, and it definitely prevents them from being able to be in this connection with you. So they are finishing releasing it and letting it go. And that is what this Four of Swords and the Star combination is about. But as well, with the Four of Swords, it tells us that your person wants to restore peace to this relationship. It is a card of peace at the moment. For most of you watching this reading, it does tell us that you and your person are not in communication with one another, because it is someone who is retreated away from the world, retreated away from communication. But I do feel with the cards that started this reading, communication is coming, because it would have to be in order for your person to be able to have this fresh start with you. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Pentacles is all about an offer coming from your person. An offer, an invitation to hang out, to spend time together. A message, definitely, with the Page of Pentacles, because pages do deliver messages, and I do feel that there are messages coming to you from your person anyway, considering the first 4 cards that are in your reading today, guys. But the Page of Pentacles is an invitation. Can we hang out? Can we spend time together? I'd like to see you. I'd like to clear the air. I'd like to explain myself. I need to put all my cards out on the table and tell you why I did the things that I did, because I have been working on myself. And I see where I have failed us. I let both of us down when I abandoned this connection, when I ran, when I ghosted, when I ignored you. And I know that I shouldn't have done these things, but I want to explain myself. I need to clear the air, because I can't truly be happy in my life without you. But also I can't find that peace that I am looking for within myself, with the guilt that I'm carrying for how I have hurt you. And I don't want to hurt you anymore. I want to show up for you and be the partner who you can trust, who you can lean on when you're going through difficult times. I want to be the person who will help you fulfill and realize your dreams. I want to be the person who will stand there next to you when you are going through good times, when you are going through bad times. I want to be the person who lifts you up when you are down, because you have always been this person to me, and I need to reciprocate this to you. And I see and I understand this now. It took me a while. And I was perhaps not willing to admit the truth when the two of us were together, but I have had a healthy dose of what the truth looks like. And I want to make my way back to you so that we can have this opportunity to start over, because I want to make a decision for us. I want to make a decision for love, and I want to come back in your direction, because I want to start fresh with you. I want to start over. Only this time, you're not going to see all of these problems that I have had within me, because I have been able to identify them. I've been able to release them. I know I shouldn't have carried that emotional baggage from something that happened to me 20 years ago, but yet I did. And every year I drug it around. It just got heavier and heavier and heavier until it became this albatross around my neck. And I am cutting that cord now, and I am letting that go, because it is holding me back from you, and it is holding me back from living my best life and being my true self and my authentic self. I don't want to come at you from a place of pride or ego or insecurity or fear anymore. I want to come towards you with love. Will you hang out with me? Will you speak to me? Will you see me? Can we connect? Can we go for coffee? Can we go for a stroll? Can we go for a walk? Can we go for a drive in the car? Can we just sit and talk on the front steps? Because I need to talk to you, and I need to explain myself to you. There is an offer coming from your person with that Page of Pentacles being here, guys. So the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What message is coming through for the new year, for the collective and their person? This is the Two of Swords. Well, this is also about restoring peace into this connection between you and your person. It is also about getting things unstuck, because they have been in a stalemate for quite some time. Between you and your person, have things been in a state of limbo? Has there been no communication? Have they just ghosted you? Have you just have they just gone MIA? Have they just disappeared from your life? Because for most of the people that watch this channel, that is how things are between them and their person of interest. But this is about getting things out of this stalemate and making this decision. And I love that it came underneath the Lovers, because the Lovers is also about a decision for love. Decision for starting over, for coming back in your direction, decision to reach out and communicate with you and extend an invitation, an offer to you to see if you are willing to hang out with them and speak with them, or even just respond to their message. This is also about two-way communication, because we have to consider that swords belong to the element of air, and air is things like ideas, thoughts, decisions, communication. So two of communication, two-way communication, your person reaching out to talk to you, and it looks like you're probably going to respond to them. But that's what needs to happen in order to get this relationship to this place where you can start over. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What message is coming through? What does the collective? Well, that is the Magician. The Magician is a very powerful force, and this is about your person doing what is necessary to manifest everything within them right now, to make sure that they have the tools and the words and the talent and everything else to reach out to you. The Magician tells us that this will happen for your person, but it also tells us that they are attracted to you, and this connection between you and your person, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's emotional, and definitely physical and passionate as well, and they are attracted to you on every single level that there is. You guys have great conversations when you're talking. There is so much love that flows back and forth between the two of you, even if your person hasn't told you how they feel about you. You guys have a lot of passion here in this connection as well. But there's definitely a spiritual component to this relationship, and your person has always known that, because they've always been able to feel this connection just like you have. But this time when they come back, they're going to be willing to talk about it. They're going to want to talk about it. They're going to want to share everything with you that they have learned about this connection, or this kind of connection, and themselves and the universe and you and all the other things that they have been working through during the time that you've been apart. But the Magician tells us that they will find the words to express themselves to you, find the courage and confidence as well to come back in your direction and get the ball rolling here for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through. What else do we need to know for this message today, please? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Chariot. Well, let's get things unstuck. Let's get them moving. I love the Chariot because the Chariot comes along and breaks up this stagnation, gets things out of limbo, and gets it moving successfully, because the Chariot is about success. This is about your person being able to successfully overcome the things that have held them back, and then successfully find the words, the courage, the confidence, and strength that they need to come back in your direction to talk to you. It is going to take some courage on your person's part to reach out to you. And I feel there are times when they just look at their phone and type something out and then erase it, or they pick up their phone and they get ready to hit send and then they just don't, because they want to make sure that they have everything in order in their mind before they start reaching out to you, before they start rebuilding this partnership with you. But with this Chariot, it is about getting it unstuck. It is about getting it moving on this forward momentum where things can move and groove to this place where you can have this new beginning with each other. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today. What else does the collective need to know about the new year and their person? And this is the Eight of Wands. Wow, what a powerful combination of the Chariot and the Eight of Wands side by side, guys, because that is all about movement. Excuse me. The Chariot is about movement. The Eight of Wands is about movement, and that is going to be sudden and swift change happening concerning this connection for you and your person. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of communication, telling us your person is going to reach out to you, and then things are going to start moving here pretty quickly between you and your person, because they have this They have this intense anticipation building within them. And you guys can probably feel that yourselves. You may be feeling that you should pick up the phone and reach out to them, but that is them thinking about picking up the phone and reaching out to you to get this connection moving and grooving. Allow them to do it. This is something that needs to happen on their end. They need to be the one that initiates. They need to be the one that reaches out. They know that the ball is in their court and that they have to make the first move. Quick sip of water, guys. But this Eight of Wands and this Chariot, all about getting things out of this place of stagnation, out of limbo, getting it moving. So the two of you have this opportunity to hit this beautiful golden buzzer that started the reading with that Ace of Pentacles. We also have strength coming from the bottom now. There is a strong connection here between you and your person, and they know this. They also see a strength in you. You have inspired them, you have raised them up, you have lifted them up, and you have given them so much support and encouragement, not only when you were spending time together, but also during the time that you have been preparing for union in this separation space that you're in right now. And they are continuing to replay those conversations that the two of you would have, where you did give them encouragement, where you did lift them up, where you did give them confidence. Because they want to be more like you. They want that strength and that confidence that is within you. They want that power that is within you as well. But that is going to happen because this Magician is here to support that. Strength is ruled by Leo. We also have the Death card. Now this is about transformation. Transformation and change happening in this relationship, because it has been happening within your person during the time that you have been away from each other. And this transformation, I do feel, has been very necessary for your person. It's necessary for all of us. And we all go through periods of spiritual growth and transformation at different times in our lives. Many times there's something that causes that to happen, like a separation, or your person running and ghosting, and then the universe finally catching up with them and saying, hey, you know, you're not going to run from this. You're going to turn around and you're going to change. And that can actually happen for many people, because when it's time for us to transform, we have to go through it. We really have to. We can resist it for a while. We can try to run from it, but we can't outrun it. If you ever tried to outrun an archangel, that's not going to happen. Can't do it. Because when the universe says it's time to change, you really have no choice. You can resist it for a while, and different people have different time frames that the universe gives them in terms of resisting the changes. It all depends on the evolution of everyone's individual soul. But this is about your person changing and transforming and returning to you to change and transform this relationship. Death is ruled by the planet Pluto, which is all about rebirth. Your person being reborn here by the fire of the phoenix that rises from the ashes, by the fire of the universe, by the fire of spirit. And that actually makes sense because we have these two powerful angel cards here as well, with Judgment and the Star. Your person being awakened to the divine that is within them. And that I feel is a very necessary part of this journey, because as they acknowledge that divine within them, they'll definitely be able to acknowledge the divine within you. And that is what divine union is all about. But death is also ruled by the planet Scorpio. So again, sun, moon, or rising in Scorpio, but it's more important that we consider the cards in relation to the other cards that are on the table. But this is about your person having that major wake-up call that they've needed, especially because the Tower is next. Well, I feel that for those of you whose person still needs to go through a wake-up call here, that wake-up call is definitely happening for them for this new year, for 2025. This combination of death and the Tower is all about major wake-up call, huge epiphanies, really being able to get it and understand it. And this could be the universe coming down hard on your person of interest. That can definitely be part of this as well. Major change happening. All of a sudden, your person is going to have this significant wake-up call, and perhaps this is what they've needed, but the Tower allows them to see and understand things much better than they ever have before. The Tower is not about this connection with your person falling down and falling apart. Do not fear the Tower. This is about massive changes that are coming, because there's no way that this is negative, because strength and the Tower, and then the Sun on the other side. This is about positive change that's coming into your connection with your person. And the Sun is about positive change. It is about happiness, peace, stability, joy, abundance being in this relationship between you and your person moving forward, because the Sun comes out and shines again on all of us. After we've been through difficulties, after we've been through trials and tribulations. The other day, you guys were listening to the reading and I was having a really bad storm here. And then like within 15 minutes, the sun was out and shining again. I mean, so the sun is something we can always depend on to illuminate our path, to ignite our souls, and help us return to the light of the love that is the divine. But right now, your person is focused on returning to the light of the love that is you, because they want to come back in your direction. And the sun tells us that your person is going to be able to make that happen. They're going to be able to do that because they are healing, they are growing, they are changing, they are evolving, and they are releasing these things that have held them back from being able to be your partner. But for those of you whose person is being resistant to these changes and making the transformations that they need to change, or make rather, this combination of death and the Tower is definitely something that is going to be happening for them in the coming year to get them moving. Because, as I said earlier, you can resist change for a while, but then the universe is just going to drop it on top of our heads, and we are going to have to make those changes. So major change coming. Major change coming to this connection, to this relationship, also for your person. Great and full. I love this card because it always reminds me of the Ace of Cups. And I really feel though that this is about your person expressing their gratitude and appreciation for you and to you, because it's great, full. This card comes with number 4, which you guys know I love the number 4 because that is about stability. Very much supporting that Ace of Pentacles when we were having that conversation in the very beginning of the reading about the stability in this foundation for this relationship. And that is what the number 4 does. But this also reminds me of the Ace of Cups. And your person wanting to begin again with you, but being able to open their heart to you this time and keep it open is the key point. Perhaps your person was able to tell you how they felt about you when you were spending time together before. But then they shut down and they ran away. This is about them holding that heart chakra open and in alignment with yours so that you can both experience the fullness and the richness of this love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through, please. A powerful move. This card comes with number 15. Well, 1 + 5 does equal 6, which is all about balance being restored to this relationship. A powerful move. A move that comes at you out of nowhere. Something that is going to rock your world. Something that's going to surprise you. And that can be that Tower as well. Something that's going to surprise you would be communication coming from your person, wouldn't it, you guys watching the reading? That can definitely be part of this Tower card as well. Your person reaching out to communicate with you, to open these lines of contact, so the two of you can start talking to each other, so your person can invite you to meet them, because there is an invitation coming from them as well with that Page of Pentacles. But your person making a very powerful move in your direction because they know that they are the one who has to make the move. And this is about them desiring and wanting and longing to make this move as well, because they know that they are the one who needs to get moving here. They need to reach out, they need to contact, they need to communicate, and they know that the ball is in their court and this powerful move is in their court as well. They are just trying to figure out when the best time for that will be. For everyone, it'll be at different times because everybody is on an individual journey as well as the journey of this connection. So there's no way to time it, but with this Tower card and Death card being here, I feel that this is saying it can happen at any time, in the blink of an eye, just in one moment to the next. Just your person can reach out. I do feel that this could be about surprises coming in your direction from your person, but let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. There's lots of different ways to express love, isn't there, you guys watching the reading? You can express love through your words, through service, through actions, through gifts. And I feel that this is about your person wanting to express their love to you and for you in all of those ways that I just mentioned. Your person knows that they need to express their love for you. They want to express their love for you. They desire to express their love for you, because that is one of the things that they perhaps held back from you during the time that you were spending time together before they ran. They were afraid to tell you how they feel. But as your person returns, all of those things, all of those issues that have been buried deep within them, deep within their heart, deep within their subconscious, deep within their psyche, all of the things that held them back from being able to express their love for you are going to be gone, because they know that they need to release them. So you guys have to consider, if your person has been carrying around an emotional wound from like 30 years ago, or perhaps when they were a child, and they have just been carrying that around with them for all of this time. I am using this as an example, guys, okay? And they have been carrying that around with them for all this time, never being able to work on it, never being able to address it, never being able to face it. But you come along, and through your love and through that reflection that they saw of themselves through you, they could see that they needed to work on this. You are a powerful catalyst for change in this person's life. That was the whole point of that little scenario there. That was the point of that story. Your person wants to be able to express love when they return to you, because they want to be fully invested in this relationship. That is why they're coming back for this new beginning. That is why they want to start over. That is why the two of you are having this opportunity to begin again with each other. But let's see what else we need to know. What else is coming through for this message today? What does the collective need to know for the new year? For this connection with their person? What do we need to know, please? What is coming through? Love blooms. Well, definitely love will be blooming, especially with that fresh start and this Lover's card showing up for this reading. A romance blossoms into full-blown feelings. Well, yes, I do feel that this romance for you and your person is going to be blossoming. And as they express their love for you, you will see their heart opening and coming into alignment with yours. This also says unfold, beauty, and possible. And what I want to say about that is, well, first of all, things need to unfold naturally and organically between the two of you. And that may be a little difficult, guys, because the connection is still as intense as it ever was. And with this Chariot and with this 8 of Wands being down here, things may go zoom, zoom, zoom between you and your person. You may need to tap the brakes on a little bit if it starts going too fast, because you don't want your person to freak out or feel unstable, because they do want stability in this relationship, and they're probably going to be the one driving and pushing it along. But you may need to very gently and delicately tap the brakes, set that boundary a little bit and say, we need to slow down a little bit. This is moving a little too quickly for me. I need things to go a little bit smoother, naturally and organically. But that is going to be a big challenge, guys. That's going to be really hard, because the connection is just as intense, if not more intense, than it was before. But let's see what else. Let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. Expression. Being able to share your feelings openly. Well, this is about honesty and vulnerability. Your person. For some of you out there, your person may be able to express themselves to you better than they have in the past, allowing themselves to be vulnerable, being honest, being truthful, being trustworthy, coming at you with integrity, because they want to tell you how they feel about you. And that will be, for some of you watching this reading, for many of you watching this reading perhaps, a very different thing with your person. For them to be vulnerable, opening their heart to you and letting you see and experience everything that's ever gone on with them, the things that they tried to hide from you, perhaps because they were fearful that you would judge them. But the person that is returning is a different person. They know you're not going to judge them. They know that you will love them as they share these things with you, and they want to tell you everything about themselves. Radiant love. You create positivity and warmth together. Happy, open, and optimistic. And I feel this is very much like that star card, saying to be optimistic about your love life, being optimistic about this connection with your person, because they want to return and have this opportunity to start over, to begin again with you, to start fresh. And this radiant love that is here between the two of you is a warmth that both of you will definitely feel and experience within your heart chakras as the two of you spend your first time together again. But let's see what else is coming through. What does the collective need to know for this new year with their person, please? Baby steps. Well, love blooms, baby steps. Take your time and build your love slowly with care. And this, I feel, we talk about this frequently, slow and steady wins the race, guys. There is no prize for zooming to the finish line, especially if you want a partnership that can go to this place of long term. And that is about the lovers, divine union, with divine masculine and divine feminine coming into sacred union with each other. This says be relaxed, deliberate, and aware. Taking baby steps. Now, you may need to encourage your person to take baby steps. They may want to zoom it along, and really remember, slow and steady wins the race, because the turtle wins that race, not the hare. Or is it a tortoise? The point is, slow and steady wins the race, and there is no prize for getting there first. There is no prize for hitting that finish line, and I feel that you may need to set a little bit of a boundary with your person, because they're going to want to come zooming in here. And because we have that 8 of Wands and we have the Chariot under there, we also have the Tower, which is about sudden and swift change and movement happening, and strength. Lots of passion with that Strength card. Things are going to move and groove between you and your person is the point. So just remember, slow and steady wins the race, because that truly is the best way to build a happy, harmonious relationship with each other. But let's see what else we need to know. Let's see what else is coming through, please. What do we need to know? What messages are coming through for the collective? What do we need to hear? Peace. Didn't we talk about peace somewhere earlier in this reading? I'm pretty sure we did. Yes, with the 4 of Swords and with the 2 of Swords. Well, I do feel that there is peace that's coming. Peace, balance, harmony to this connection with your person. It is not about friendship. It is about romance, because there's no way that you would have a friendship with the Lovers being here and some of the other cards that we have on the table. But you will be friends. You will be lovers. You will be partners. You will be companions. You will be everything to each other. And this is about, I feel, more so your person wanting to extend a peace offering to you. Waving that peace branch to see if you're going to take it, to see if you are willing to talk to them, listen to them, hear them out, spend time with them, because they do want to restore this balance and harmony to this relationship, because they have been working at restoring that to themselves, and that is what that 4 of Swords is about. But they also want to restore this balance to you, to this relationship, and to this love for the two of you, as you move forward together with this fresh start and this opportunity to have this powerful new beginning with one another. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know for the new year, for themselves and their person of interest? Foundation. That is how this reading started, with that Ace of Pentacles. Building a strong foundation that feels secure, that feels solid, that's not going to break, fall down, or crumble ever again. And perhaps also having a family, if this is something you and your person have talked about, but please only take that as it resonates. This is about building this strong foundation on these 4 cornerstones for this relationship. There's a number 4 here. There's a number 4 in the 4 of Swords. And the number 4 is about building those cornerstones that will support the walls that will support this foundation for this connection for you and your person moving forward. But a strong foundation of love, respect, trust, the two of you being able to talk about everything, no secrets, integrity, everything being out on the table between the two of you all the time. This is about being emotionally vulnerable with each other. This is about sharing everything with each other. And that is truly how you build a strong foundation. Great communication, making compromises with each other, being committed to each other, being committed to working towards building a happy, healthy partnership together as well. That is a strong foundation for a relationship. And I feel that this is telling us that your person wants to build this foundation with you as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know, please? What is coming through? Realizations. Well, yes, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. And we definitely saw that with that Tower card being here. There it is, the falling tower. That is an awakening for your person. Coming at them, zap. You are going to awaken and you are going to get moving. Is the universe speaking to your person actually? Although that was a bit of a joke, I actually think that's real for many of you out there watching this reading. The universe saying it is time. It is time to change. It is time to move and groove because 2025 is a significant year for this planet. Especially because we are in that new age now. We are where Pluto is in Aquarius, and we are definitely in this different space moving forward. This is all about everyone awakening and getting it and understanding how these connections work and being able to move as a collective into union with our person. And I do feel that this is what is happening here for many of you watching this reading concerning this relationship with your person. They are understanding themselves and you and this relationship so much better than they ever have. They have had a series of epiphanies. They get it. They've had a wake-up call. And for those of you whose person has not woken up yet, well, they're going to be zapped by the powers that be that is going to shake them up and wake them up. And that might be the very reckoning that they need to get them moving. Because your person has awakened to all of this. And they see and understand you and this relationship and themselves with much greater understanding than ever before. So their hope is for the new year, that you are going to allow them the opportunity to talk to you, to spend time with you, so the two of you can embrace the power of this new beginning that started this reading. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.